Hi team, welcome to Automation for Testers. In this lecture, we are going to continue about the functions in JavaScript. Okay. So far we have seen what is meant by function, use of functions, functions without parameters, function with parameters, what exactly parameters and all that we have discussed. Okay. So now let us continue the topic. Okay. So now see here, we have written one program in the earlier video, right? So if I run the program, what is the output we will get? We will get 5 factorial, this one and this one and this one. So now not every time we expect things from, let's say, this function to do something. Sometimes I want to do something with that result. So I hope you are understanding, right? So here what exactly it is doing, it is printing out the factorial value, no issues. I do not have any problem, but only thing is that not every time I expect something to be displayed on the console. I want that value to be used. For example, in the first time, what user is looking for is if with that value he want to add some 100. This person want to multiply with some 10. He wants to do some other things. But in this case, is he have any chance that he can use this variable? That value? No choice, because it is printing over there itself. That means this function is just doing only the job what is required, what it is intended to do. Nothing it is doing more. I'm not getting anything from this method. I'm getting only the output for this value. But what if I want to use those output again? You do not have any choice. So in order to get the value from the function, in order to write a function which return something back to the function where it is being called, you have to modify your logic. Not logic will remain same. You have to what we can say, do something which will return something. Okay, so that nothing but what? Return keyword. Which keyword we have, guys? Return keyword. So this return keyword will return some value back to the where it is being called. So in this case, what is my requirement? I want to return the output of my logic. So what is my output of the logic? This variable only, right? So return this one. That's it. Now what happens? So this method will be called from here and logic will be executed. After that, it has to return the value what is stored over here. So what will happen? This method is now getting some value from there. Okay, so if you put the cursor over here, earlier we do not have anything like this, right? We have seen only till here. So whenever you say colon and this one, you need to understand that it is being written the value. There is something value that is coming from this method, because we have already seen so many methods in strings and arrays where we have given some input and it has given some value, maybe substring, maybe find method. There's so many methods we discussed where it has given some value back to us. So here also the same thing. Either you can assign it to a variable, let's say variable I equal to, and you can say log I. In this way also you can do, or else if you want to print it directly, that is also fine, no issues. Or else you want to perform some action, no issues. For example, int z equal to 10 plus or 10 into something, log, sorry, not int, my bad guys, it should be variable, say log z. Try to run the program. Which one? part3.js. There you can see 120, 24, and then this one 7200, 7200, right? So how it is possible? Because this method is returning some value from it. Okay, so there are some methods where it returns something, there are some method where it does not return anything. It is not mandatory that a function should return some value, and it is not guaranteed also. So how do you come to know? So just put the cursor over here. If you find anything after this, one second guys, after this, that means it is returning something. If no means it will not show you anything over there, right? If you put the cursor over here, then you can see it's just void. That means it is not returning anything. In the other languages you have to use that keyword void, but in JavaScript you don't need to use it. So if you find anything like this, you have to understand that okay, I am not going to get anything from this method. Only thing is that it simply execute the number of lines what are all present in that method. But in this case, no, it is returning some value. So I have to take care of it. Either you need to assign it, or else you want to use it in any logic, you want to apply in any expression, yes, you have to apply. Okay, so there are some methods where which will return something, where which does not return anything. If it is returning means we can say functions which has some return values, or else you can say void methods which does not return anything. And yes, is it mandatory that every method whatever is returning the value should take the parameter? No, it's not mandatory also. There are some methods which does not take anything, but still it can give you the values. Let's say at any given point of time I want to get some message wish, so I can write one method like this, function let's say wish me. Okay, so it does not need to be take something. So for example, if I say return, okay, hello, have a good day, hello, have a good day, have a good day, that's it. So now one second, let me clear this one. Now that's it. What I can do, I can reuse directly. So here let's say wish me, sorry, here it should be wish me, sorry, once again, sorry guys. Okay, that's first one. Try to run the program. There you can see have a good day. Okay, so like this, a method returning means it does not need to be take some value. Okay, remember this point. So it depends upon your logic. As I said earlier, everything you're dealing with the functions, it purely depends upon your requirement and logic, how you're designing it. We cannot say you should return value, we cannot say you should not return any value. It depends, purely depends upon your logic, how you want to facilitate the user, how he wants to use that. Okay, so yes, there are some methods which return values by using which keyword guys? Return keyword. Okay, and parameters are may require or may not require. It depends upon your function what exactly it is intended to do. Okay, and what are all the value that is coming from the function, you can use it in the expression, you can store it in the variable, you can directly print out, and whatever you want to do, you can do it. Okay, so like this you can declare the function which returns some value, and we have discussed about functions with parameters which return both the things. Okay, so those two topics we have discussed it.